Hey everybody, and welcome back to a completely new game, Luck Be a Landlord. It's a cool game. And it's kind of just it's the new slot machine roguelike, and it's pretty cool. So we're just gonna get right into it. Whole name of the game, you gotta pay your rent by spinning the slot machine, which is just, everyday life at this point. We're gonna take a toddler. You see, toddlers eat candy, and if we can get candy and feed it to them, we get extra money. So it's kind of all about synergies and that kind of stuff. So it isn't exactly completely random, but there is a certain amount of randomness to how things spin. So we're gonna go with a mouse. Mice destroy cheese. Cheese, when they destroy it, you get money. So it's pretty cool that way. We're gonna also pick up an owl. Owls give money, and then whenever they spin a certain amount of times, they pay out just a little bit more. So I think we're gonna go with the cheese. We're gonna want to feed the cheese to the mouse. Here we go. See, he eats it. Bam. There we go. Make rent easy. So there we go. We pay rent. We get some extra. Oh, these are uncommon, so they're generally better than just the common items. We're gonna grab a topaz just because it gives 2 whenever it shows up in a spin. We're gonna grab lucky cat because you start with just a single cat, and getting some more rare symbols to add in here I think will be super useful. Here, let's go. Bah. So none of these are super good. We're gonna go with banana peel. So if we get any thieves and that kind of stuff, it will destroy them and that kind of, which could pay out some good money. Because we do have the rare cat thing, adding more cats will add a 30% extra chance of us getting rares for each one. So 2 extra cats. 2 cats is nice. We're gonna grab a key. Keys open up, safes and lock boxes and stuff, and that can be really important to just get a lot of money really quickly if you need a big payout. None of these are looking really good for us, so we're just gonna keep spinning. Okay, we got 27 and we need 106 spins. We should be able to do that. Let's take the wealthy capsule and let's take the lockpick. The lockpick will mean that we don't need keys to open up these different chests and that kind of stuff. So it is super useful. So you can just pick up that stuff. And wealthy capsules, as you saw, break and then just give us money straight up. Let's take a five-sided die. It kind of rolls and goes in between. It can go from 1 to 5. So it can often pay out a lot more than just, it can pay out on average 2.5, which is a lot more than most of our current things are giving us. So it is pretty nice right now. 4, that's really nice. 4 is really good. We are gonna grab another cheese to be eaten by this mouse. We want to keep our eye out for candy as well. Ugh. Guess we will take the copper. We just need some extra tiles and that kind of stuff. 3 on that is good again. Some extra crabs. We keep getting commons. We have 2 cats. That gives us a 60% chance to get uncommons. Well, or commons and rares and that kind of stuff. An increased chance. So, kind of sucks. I think we'll take coal. It takes 20 spins, so for it to turn into diamonds, but diamonds is really nice. There we go. Eats that. Get a huge cash injection, so it's all good for us. So these pool balls give just 1 per turn, but to get them you -6 from here. So if the pool ball lives for more than 6 turns, it usually pays for itself. So I think I will take the hustling capsule. Bam. So we make 6 less this roll, but we can still pay up right now. And we have 6 spins, so it should make its money back. Here we go. We're gonna go with an item capsule just so it's kind of a random thing. The item capsule will give us one of these items, the things that don't get spun on the board, but just kind of give you static boosts all the time. I kind of like the piggy bank. You lose 1 for each individual spin, but then you get 2 times as much out of it. So it's a good way of, if you don't know if you're gonna get enough for a rent, it is a nice way of just kind of like duplicating some extra money and trying to get up there. I think though we're gonna go with this small symbol bomb just because we need to add some new symbols. So we're just gonna crack that right open. And garbage. That is all garbage. We don't have anything to break open or. Another toddler, we don't have any candy or anything like that. And a rabbit, as you can tell, gives absolutely nothing. So we're gonna skip that. We will grab the chemical 7 because it just destroys itself instantly, gives 7 gold, and then gives us a lucky 7, which if we get 3 of them, will give us 77 gold. So it's kind of, that can be important for getting past some of these early things. Ooh, black pepper. It gives us stuff whenever certain things are destroyed, which is interesting. I think I'm gonna take the golem and hope we can find a miner, because it takes 5 turns for it to destroy itself, and then it turns into 5 different ore. And with black pepper, you can get a lot of money from that. We're gonna grab the thief. We do have the banana peel, so he will -1 each time he shows up. But when the banana peel kills him, he will give ×4 that back. So he's kind of an investment in that way. We will take an orange because it's just +2, and we do need some extra cash if we want to make it to the next round. We'll grab another chemical 7. He fell over, giving us 11. See, lots and lots of money there. So we have just barely enough. I'm gonna grab another banana peel just so we can grab another thief in the future. So he's cracked open now. We do want a miner like as soon as possible, but we will grab another thief here just to see about doing that. So with the thief, it says give 4 times the gold lost from the symbol when destroyed. So when you take tax evasion, he takes 0, and I'm not sure if that makes it so he doesn't actually steal anything from you. So I'm not sure if that works how I'm thinking it does, but we are going to just take the big symbol bomb and crack it open. Works exactly like the small symbol bomb, except for it has 4 instead of 2. We're going to take the bounty hunter, which will keep which kind of like the banana peel will destroy the thief, but it will give an extra 10 gold when the bounty hunter does it. So that will be useful in the future. We'll take the sapphire just for an extra +2, and we will take the 5-sided die, and we will take the lockbox because we do have the lockpick. It will crack them open whenever they show up, and that gives 11, and then he didn't take too much though. I think we will also pop in another cat so we can get more chances for good loot. Skip that. There's nothing really that can help us there. These are rolling pretty good. Add in a lot of extra money to our pot. We're gonna take a dwarf just so we can add extra beer and wine to our deck and hopefully have him destroy it. Okay. We will take some extra copper just for extra +2. Skip that. Ooh, it's all cracked open. That's good. We should now make it past. No. Bronze arrow doesn't give any money by itself, but it times 2 whatever it's pointing at. But it can point in a lot of different directions, so it usually only like duplicates maybe 2, maybe 3 if you're super duper lucky, which isn't just a lot, which isn't very much, and we would rather maybe something a little more valuable pop up instead. There we go. So we have enough to pay. There we go. We're gonna take, nah, we're not gonna take any of that. So our coal, if we take the time machine, it will probably pop into a diamond right away, which would be really nice for us. Though, duplicating some of these capsules might be pretty nice, just to get a lot more out of them. Though, I think we will just take time machine, which should hopefully activate the coal whenever it shows up. The chef, we don't really have a lot of these different food items and that kind of stuff. Even though he is rare, I think we are going to just have to skip him. This isn't good. Looks like our deck is a bit over. Miner, that's the guy we've been looking for. See, with all of this mining going on, black pepper is going to give us a lot more. Awesome. Actually, diver, I would like adding a diver, just because they are very good for destroying some of these symbols and making sure they don't pop up, but they're really common, so you can kind of feed him, if that makes sense. And he gives 1 more for each one he destroys over time. So I think we will take him. There we go. See, he ate that pearl after that guy mined it, so that's really good. So that would be, we're gonna take the wine and hope the dwarf drinks it. Nom, nom, nom. We're gonna have to skip here, fortunately. Oh, okay. We're just gonna try again. Go get right back into it and see what we can make happen. So dwarfs are pretty common, so adding some beer. I think I'm gonna add some beer just to see where we are going. I think I will add an egg as well. It hatched all the way into a chicken. So eggs can have a 10% chance to hatch into a chick, and then it also has a 10% chance to, once it turns into a chick, to turn into a chicken. It did, so it rolled, it got 2 10% chances in a row, which is crazy. So now the chicken will have a 5% chance of laying an egg and a 1% chance of adding a golden egg. So that's really good for us. We are gonna add the monkey just so we can start adding, we can throw in coconuts and coconut halves, and the monkey will eat them, kind of like a dwarf would eat alcohol. I'm gonna skip that. I don't see anything good there. Another egg, that's awesome. We already got some good stuff going. I don't really like any of that. So this is kind of like the piggy bank, except where it gives 3 times, but only gives it if you're under 25. We don't, when you spin for less than 25 in a single spin. I don't think that, at least in the beginning here, we're mostly spinning low. So I think it might be a really good thing to pick up early and then just kind of crack later on when it gets a little harder. That's already hatched into a chick, another 10% chance, and it will get up to a chicken and start laying its own eggs. See? We're gonna go... we're gonna go for a seed and just see what... if it has a 25% chance to grow, what it will grow into when it grows. We will take a coal just because 20 spins, it will turn into a diamond, which is really nice for us. And we are probably making rent, at least for the time being. We'll take a goose, and it has a 1% chance of laying golden eggs like the chicken, though it's much more common than the chicken. So it is kind of balance to that. We don't have any toddlers to eat candy, not liking any of that other stuff, so we're just gonna go. Of course, it turned into a cherry. So I think we go for another chick and just have a higher chance of another one turning into getting some more chickens, because it looks like chickens are gonna do pretty well for us. So reroll would make it less likely that dice would give less, because it rerolls them if they're lower than their max amount. Or 4 for this one. It would be like if it rolled less than 3 or less, it will reroll it again to give you another chance at getting higher. So most of the time it does pay out more, which is good. It would make taking that stuff a lot better for us. Green pepper, we don't, with how many eggs and chicks, we will be generating quite a few eggs. So hopefully green pepper will come in handy. Just give us 3 whenever 3 eggs show up and that kind of stuff. Another chicken, that's really good for us, really good. We will add a miner just so we can add any minerals and that kind of stuff to the deck. We will grab a key so we can add hopefully a lockbox or something like that in the near future. Take another egg. There we go. It looks like we got 3 chickens now. That's awesome. Awesome. Skip those. Okay. Well, we definitely want to take another egg just so we have more chances of getting more chickens. Here we go. Let's pay up. Okay, we have 8 gold, which is not very much. We can take this coconut half and have our monkey eat it. And birdhouse makes chickens, chicks, and gooses worth 1 more. So it gives 1 more gold every spin. And because of how of chickens creating more chickens kind of thing, that I think will come in very handy. Awesome. Laid another egg. That's awesome for us. We're gonna skip. Bam. Hatches into another chicken. That's awesome for us. Skip. A golem. We do have a miner. I think a golem is going to be really handy for us because I think we will be making rent this time, but I am a little worried about just a big cash inflow afterwards would be really nice. Here we go. We didn't take we didn't take the reroll item, but I think that was the right play because the dice can be really unpredictable in how much money they give you. Oh, baby. 3. That's doing really good for us. Let's keep going. A golden egg. Golden eggs don't turn into chickens, but golden eggs are worth 3 on their own. So they definitely are worth it. We still have that monkey, right? We still have that coconut half. He hasn't eaten it yet. A horseshoe would just give 2 gold every time, but a checkered flag would make a lot of these different slow animals that give you just a certain amount of money every few spins, give it 1 faster. Which, if you're looking at this, would increase a lot of these value. And 2 of these are birds, so that would also that would also do really well. So if we could find an owl, it would give 2, and then every 2 spins, it would give 1 more gold. So that would be 2.5, which is pretty good. And magpie would be 0, but every 3 spins, it would give 9. So that does sound really good. I think I am going to take checkered flag. Oh, the monkey ate the coconut half. That's really good for us. We do want him to clean up the board as much as he can, so we don't have to, deal with that. Miner mined that and got a shiny pebble. Not sure how much I like getting a shiny pebble just added, but it's okay. I think we're gonna skip here. The time for a coal has really passed for us. It's okay. It's okay. Though we're gonna have to skip again. I don't like skipping this much. With these pearls and that kind of stuff, we would like to see like a diver, though I am trying to I want some slow animals and that kind of stuff. Ooh, monkey just paid out big there. He ate the coconut and one of the coconut halves, so we only have 1 coconut half left for him. We're gonna skip this. There we go, another chicken just grew up, so that's really good for us. Oh wait, owl. Awesome. Yes, that's exactly what we want. Owls give a bunch of extra stuff. Here we go. Because it is both a bird and a slow animal. Bam. Cleaning rag. So this would make when our coal pops, it will make it the diamond worth more. And it will also make these pearls and shiny pebbles worth more. Right? Yes. And any copper and sapphires we decide to add will also be worth more. That seems really good to me. Egg cartons would mean any eggs that are laid by the chickens would be put into the egg carton and wouldn't be spun, which means they couldn't turn into more chickens, but it would mean that there'd just be more space for all this other stuff to be on the board. So we would probably get a lot more money in the long term, and it would also mean that only the golden eggs, the really good stuff, would be on the board. So that might be nice. I think we go cleaning rag though, because with these shiny pebbles being worth 2, these pearls being worth 2, and just a significant amount of our board is really that. Though our egg carton, I really can't decide. I think we go egg carton. It's probably just, in the long run, it is going to just help us out a lot more. We are going to go for another owl, because owls are just so much better than normal. We can get a lot more from them. I'm going to skip this. Okay, we could... I think we are going to grab this lucky capsule so we can get a rare in our next set. A bartender, 5% chance of creating beer, wine, and martinis. That's not something that really helps. We still have that beer from the beginning because we haven't found, or at least I don't think we found anything that would help with that. I'm not liking any of these guys. I think we're just gonna skip here, unfortunately. Another chicken has grown up. I think we will take the egg. It will just get popped right into the egg carton. See, we got 2 eggs in the egg carton now. So that is paying out for us. We are going to skip again here. We'll pay up. Here we go. A ruby. We don't really, if we had the polishing, that would have been, that would be a no-brainer, but 3 is still really good. The hustling capsule in the long term will probably make more, but I think we just take the ruby. Ooh, this looks... So we only have a single coin, which would give us 3 when it shows up, which would be nice. Looting gloves. It would make, you know, the wealthy capsule and our lock boxes and stuff give more. I think we go quiver and see about getting an arrow, because it pointing in 2 directions, I know I said earlier that they aren't very good, but it pointing in 2 directions would increase how much they would be, how many items they would actually be multiplying. So it would be a lot more worth the spot it takes up. So monkeys also do eat bananas. We only have 1 monkey I know right now. Though the banana peel they kind of leave behind needs to be destroyed by a thief. And I kind of don't want that clogging up our stuff. So we will take more coconuts and that kind of stuff, but I don't think we take bananas because they will just clog up. Because the more chickens we have here, the more stuff, the more chances we have to get a carton and that kind of stuff rolling. So that is just kind of what I'm looking for. We got 4 in the egg carton now. That's awesome. I think we skip here. So snail is one of the slow animals, so that would be every 3 turn it would give 5, which could be nice. It doesn't, though. I think it's kind of, its time is kind of past for a lot of our different things, though we do want to make sure we are spreading out just a little bit. I think we will just take it. I know it isn't made, this does make it better, but it definitely is not the best. I'm not sure. I think we take this because these aren't added to our board. It just kind of pops up over here, so it kind of cracks open. A small symbol bomb. That might be nice. Let's pop in a wealthy capsule for just an extra flat 10. Let's see what's inside of this symbol bomb. Magpies, because of our birdhouse, will give a lot more. So I think, and because it will be every 3 turns, it will give 0, and then it will give 10 whenever it actually procs. So that would be pretty awesome. I think we will definitely take that. And that isn't very good, so we won't take that, any of those. There we go. We are gonna skip here. So that cracking open gave us an extra 10, and laying another egg has increased our, I think we take the coconut half because it will eventually get eaten, which will probably give us more and also get removed automatically. We will take grave robber because spirits, when they're broken out of urns and graves and that kind of stuff, will destroy themselves automatically. So it's kind of a good way of like just getting some extra cash when you aren't seeing anything super good. So our egg carton is almost full, which is pretty awesome. I think we are going to take the urn because those give, spirits give 4 gold. So I think, we will take the urn. and it gives it a 50% chance of breaking them right away. Let's skip here. There we go. Skip again. Oh, the monkey ate it. So that is 11 in the bank for us. Okay, we are gonna skip again. Oh, it's cracked open and it's giving us 4 per. We have a dwarf now that could potentially drink our single beer, but I think that just him only giving 1 and only having a single beer for him is not gonna help. So we're just gonna skip here. Here we go. Farmer would make all of these things give twice as much. We don't really have a lot of the things he doubles, so I don't think he would proc very often. And the monkey eats quite a few of them, so I don't think they would even stick around long enough. We're gonna take a chemical 7. We still haven't seen an arrow since we got quiver, which is not making me happy. Let's pay up. Ooh, Miss Fruit eats a lot of different fruits, and when the coconuts are destroyed, she doesn't eat the coconut halves, but we have a monkey to eat the coconut halves for her, and she can really add up and get a lot going. So I think we do take Miss Fruit. So our board is very full at this point, so blue pepper isn't gonna proc like ever. We do have a miner, so I guess we will take a ninja and mouse and see if we can just pick up a ninja, because I'm fairly sure we do have a mouse. So the spirit has killed itself, so that has opened up more space. We do have, so crows are 1 better, so they would give 3, and then every 4 spins they would be 0. Checkered flag doesn't make them any faster, so it's actually fine for that particular scenario. Though we do have a key that we would like this lockbox to, get adjacent to, like that. And they'll both destroy each other, and we'll kind of be free of both of them. So we'll have more space for stuff we actually want. Here we go. But we are still going to take the crow now that there's nothing else in the way. And we do have ninja and mouse, which we do have 1 mouse, don't we? Don't we? No, we don't have any mice. So no, we don't want to take ninja. A buffing capsule will probably help us quite a bit, doubling all of that. So we're gonna take another cherry for Miss Fruit to eat. Here we go. Silver arrow will triple everything it looks at, and because of quiver, it will point in 2 different directions. So you can kind of see it here. So it pointed at both of these. So that paid out a lot extra. So that is definitely what we were looking for. I would kind of like a safe, though. I think a seed growing into the right fruit would be really nice for Mrs. Fruit. So we will take the seed. Mrs. Fruit is now giving 4 per, which is really nice for us. No, okay. We really want the key and the lockbox next to each other. It sucks that it doesn't seem to be happening very often. We will take another snail, because they are made better by our checkered flag. We're doing a lot better this time. It's doing 9 spins now. So we do have a lot of time. We aren't going to take another Mrs. Fruit. We will take this omelet because it does make a lot of things better. So we do not have any more eggs. We do have 2 golden eggs at this point. That's really nice. Okay. So the crow and the magpie, I'm pretty sure if we take tax evasion, we can start, it will decrease the negatives on those. So we only have one magpie and one crow, so that isn't super good. So I think we will take white pepper. It is, whenever we get a multiple of 3, it will add 3 more. So it's consistent, but not super consistent. So it's more of a last resort kind of thing. So bluebirds are actually worth 1 more. So I think I will take a bluebird for a +3. We will take the void stone. It will destroy itself immediately and just give us 8 right away, which is really awesome for us. 9s for that. That is really good for us. We're going to take an orange so Miss Fruit can eat it. That pointed at absolutely nothing twice. Yay. So that's kind of why I don't like arrows all the time, but with quiver you just kind of have to. Though they can pay out so much more than they normally do. So we are going to skip this again. We really want that key and that lockbox to get next to each other. None of that is super useful. 2 like that pays out 15 for just a single one, which is really awesome for us. I'm gonna skip this as well. I didn't want you to grow into a flower, so that's not very good. So we really want to make sure that we get a lot of money here. I'd usually go for the magpie, but I think we're gonna go wealthy capsule. So when it cracks itself open, yes. Okay, still doing good, still doing good. So this, because of Grave Robber, we can get a lot of spirits out of this. Eventually it will destroy itself. We do have a crow and a cat, though we don't have any hexes, so I don't think the witch will be super good. I think we take Tomb, and I think it will turn into a lot of good stuff for us. Lunchbox. I think we take Lunchbox, crack it open. It will give us a bunch of food items that hopefully we can either feed to the monkey or Mrs. Fruit. Definitely eat oranges. Definitely eat cherries, right? Yes. Eat the cherries. Here we go. So, it looks like it broke right away, which isn't exactly what we wanted, but it should still be fine. We'll add another peach for Mrs. Fruit. I really want to get rid of some of these more extraneous items. We will just keep skipping. Mrs. Fruit, eating 2 more fruits here. Giving us 7 per spin, which is really awesome. Well, per spin that she shows up. Fortunately, she isn't showing up too often. We'll take another coconut half. Crows are worth more, so I think I will take them. The spirits will start destroying themselves pretty soon. So they will make a lot of extra room. Archaeologists destroying pearls, shiny pebbles, and ore. We would really like to get rid of our shiny pebbles. They do make it 10% more likely you find good symbols, but they are kind of clogging it up. And the pearls we would like to get rid of also. And if we got any more ore, it would increase the chance that they would get destroyed, and any bad stuff would also get destroyed with it. So I think we will take the archaeologist. We're gonna skip here. Cracking that open makes him give a little extra more, and more of those spirits going is great for us. We will take the oyster, which will constantly generate more pearls, which the archaeologist will destroy and then create, increasing his value. So I think that is a really great idea. 56 in that spin right there. That's very good. You do eat plums, right? Yes, you eat plums. Plums. So you've added another pearl. Please have enough. Okay, so this is our very last. We just need 777 and we win. So I am going to, we're just gonna have to play this really good. Oof. Okay, we're gonna take oil can, which will allow us to completely respin an entire lane. So if we don't get stuff we want, we can, or adjacencies we want, we can see about adding them where we need them. So we want Mrs. Fruit to be by fruit. So by re-rolling this, we can kind of hope for more fruit, but no cigar. No cigar there. We will take the wealthy capsule. So the archaeologist isn't to buy anything that he can destroy and increase his value. So we will spin it here. So there's a lot of pearls right here that we definitely want to get our archaeologist by sooner rather than later. We will skip this. Mrs. Fruit is here. We definitely want her to have access to more fruit. So we will respin this. He got another pearl, which is really awesome for us. We will take a buffing capsule. A buffing capsule will make everything around it 2 times, give us 2 times what we want. I'm going to re-roll this line for maybe Mrs. Fruit or maybe our archaeologist to break both of these pearls. No. We really want to break these pearls. We're going to add, an ore just to increase the chance that our archaeologist will have something to break. So our buffing capsule is right there and it's going to buff all this. He's going to eat the shiny pebble, though looks like our Mrs. Fruit doesn't have anything to eat. So we are going to re-roll this line. No, he didn't get anything. That would have been really good for us. We are going to skip. So we are going to re-roll this line. Hope to get something next to Mrs. Fruit that Mrs. Fruit can eat. Or getting the archaeologist is worth 5 now, so that is a lot better. We will take the big ore because we have both the miner and the archaeologist to destroy that. We will re-roll this line. We want to make sure the orange stays next to Mrs. Fruit. Here we go. Get that all mined up. There we go. We have 3 spins to make a lot. Okay, this is not good. We definitely want to keep the silver arrow and duplicate everything. So we're going to redo this line. If we see a Beastmaster, we definitely want to take one of those. We are going to take a Void Stone so it can destroy itself. Thank you. We're going to redo this line. Okay, got some money there. Card Shark. We don't really have anything that would sync up with Card Shark, so we are going to leave him by the wayside. We are going to re-roll this lane, hope for a new something to get by Mrs. Fruit or the miner. That's awesome. More stuff we mine, the better. Okay, so we've been recording for like 45 minutes, and I think that's long enough for the first episode. We almost made it. We almost made it up to winning the game. I think it is just a matter of time. We did have some good synergies going, but we just got clogged up by all of these, like, you know, the beer, the spades, the flowers. I don't know if the archaeologist was the right play there. And with a lot of these random birds, it made it hard. The birds were definitely making us a lot of our money, but they couldn't like scale in the same way of like maybe an archaeologist or a Mrs. Fruit by like feeding them what they wanted. So we definitely wish we had a little bit more fruit near the end there. We didn't have anything really to feed Mrs. Fruit after a little bit, and that was very not happy making. But the archaeologist had you know, several things that we wanted him to eat, like these 3 shiny pebbles, which are only worth 1, and these pearls, which are also only worth 1. So like him breaking these down would make, you know, more of our more valuable things appear. So it sucks that we weren't able to get the luck we wanted, but I think we will do pretty well next time. So I hope all of you have a good rest of your day, and you'll see me in the next video of Luck Be a Landlord. So, bye-bye.